hello everyone. Dasmith, hello, how are you? I hope you're well. I am here. It is migraine o'clock for Panda. I've had a migraine for the last 4 hours. 3 hours? Something like that. I'm sorry. Are you coming to PAX U? Can I, like, see you and give you hugs? Because that would be great. If not, with consent, I will send you internet hugs. I love how I fully mixed this paint, started to mix this paint earlier, and then I never actually mixed the paint, so now I just have like this weird paint thing sitting here. This is my garbage can, and I mean that in the most literal senses. I'm collecting all the little paint garbage in this can. Well, I send you all the hugs then. I know that life can be an entire asshole sometimes. Hey, Prout. Sorry, I'm just refreshing all my pages so I know when ads and stuff are gonna run. Hey Leaf, welcome in. So, today is gonna be the day of MOAR DOTS. I have to, if you get the joke, you get the joke. I have to go through all these little, the hell are they called? Anyway, this thing's covered in dots. That all of a sudden I can't remember the name of the actual thing. I have to go through and I have to hit all of them with paint. And then they'll be done. It'll be damn close to done except for putting the flowers in the hand, which I'm working on. I have a little ring of green stuff that is currently solidifying that's going to have the flowers glued to it, so it'll just sit in here so I can take it in and out without it having to worry about damaging or permanently putting them in the hand of the mini. But I sat up all night last night doing all the highlights. If you're wondering what that is at the top, I've actually sat here with this. So what I did is I took it with my lights being as harsh as they are. I lined this up where the light is coming from, and I got a very good idea of where the hard shadow is from going off the cross of this. So I was able to get the shadow on there pretty well. Hey DC, welcome in. Can I get a shout out for DC please, if any of my mods are around? If not, I'll get it here in a second. But yeah, so all of the sun is, or all of the light is coming from this direction on this mini. So I think I got that pretty well. And then there's a little bit of a bounce that comes up off the water. So if you go this way, you get a little bit of shadow and light. But there's a very clear direction of where the sun's coming from, so. And hopefully he photographs well. I'm gonna get pictures later today because he should be done today. But today I have to go in and I gotta catch all these little pieces with black and then copper. So that's today's job, is all of the little bolts. Every little bolt. Every single one. Seeger, dude, enough. Seeger's been licking like one side of his foot for like 3 days and I can't see anything wrong with it, and he's just licking it to death and it's driving me up a wall. I'm gonna clip the toenail on that toe and he's gonna have to deal with it. But yeah, you can see where there's hard highlight and hard shadow where this thing is going to be attached. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm hoping it photographs well. Because there's going to be one picture. So the directions for the pictures is there's going to be one taken this way, one taken this way, and then I think that the money shot is going to be like right there. Or I might lower this arm. Honestly, it's possible that I lower the arm for the directional shot and do the directional shots this way and then this way, and then do the money shot, have the arm moved up with the flowers in it like that. That's part of the idea of making the flowers removable, is that I can do different things with them depending on how they sit. So, but overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I like how it's looking. But yeah, we're just going to get started on all of these little things I got to hit with this black. There's quite a bit of it. I'm going to do all the little pieces first, and then we're going to do all the big pieces, or the big piece, and then, yeah. Or I might just do all the big piece first. We'll see. First things first, I got to mix this black paint. Seeger, see, I'm gonna bandage your foot up and really piss you off. You gotta stop, dude. You gotta stop. Go lay down. Go to bed. Yeah, I'm having one of those moments where I know there is a word for a thing and I can't think of the word for a thing. I'm assuming it's being a side effect of my migraine, because it's what happened when I got my concussion. The one that was my real bad concussion, it was everything was like that. So a little less concerned, but oh, it's frustrating. They can't think of the word for the thing. But we are 100% in the home stretch now. I am looking forward to being done with this, letting it dry, getting a fresh set of eyes on it about 2 or 3 hours after it's fully dry, and then coming back, doing any touch-ups I feel it needs, and then walking away till it's time to photograph it, and then turning it in and being done. I'm looking forward to painting something that's not this many. And the best part about this is a fake it till you make it thing. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just got to get all of the dots to be a little bit black and then touch it a little bit with this copper and it's done. But it is 100% final touches day. Oh, I need to do the pin highlights too, so that's another thing that I gotta do today, but it's not gonna be a super, that's not gonna be a super difficult thing to do. Well, I say that it's not easy, but it's not like I gotta worry about shading or anything like that. It's literally just steady hand, go around all the little things. With this black, I do need to touch up a few things as well, but you know, that's where we are. It is final details and touch-up time. Okay, enough with the licking your foot. You insist on doing it, do it out of my office, because it's really, really irritating. It, like, the sound just bothers me so much. Seeger! Dude! Come on, babe. Like, enough. Just go to sleep. 3 o'clock this morning, licking his foot woke me up. vet appointment next week. I'm gonna ask it to look at it if he's still doing it after I clip his nails. I'm wondering if his nails just a little long and he's walking on it funny. But he hates having his nails clipped, so it's like when they get sharp, they get clipped. But now he's being weird about it, so we may not have a choice but to have to hold him down and clip his nails. Luckily, this part is not necessarily difficult, it's just time consuming. But it's gonna look so good when it's all done. That's the best part of this, is it seems like it's a little thing and it doesn't matter a ton, and then you see it all together when it's done and it's like, oh yeah, that was definitely a necessary thing to do. So how's everyone doing? How's everyone's day? Now I'm doing the did I miss anything? Did I miss any of them? I missed 2 over here because I hadn't rotated it yet. Oh my god. And my hand just shook and put one where there isn't supposed to be one, and now I've got to try to wash that off and not damage this blue. The handshakes have been real the last couple of days, y'all. I think it's because I'm all nerves about getting it done and getting it turned in. There aren't ones here, but there's a little support mark on one side that's kind of on the other side, so I'm faking one here to hide it. I've already done the ones on the front of this. Hey Boo Day, welcome in. Silver to touch up here because somehow like the littlest bit of paint drip. Oh, maybe I can get it to scrape off now that I got it wet. That's why I varnished all the metallics first, was if that happened. I still may need to touch it up just a little. Not too bad. Right, all the ones on this one are already done. I am going to need to touch the missiles up just a tiny bit. I flooded all the rings around the missiles with that same dark blue that I've been using for panel liner. And it hit some of the missiles a little bit, so I just got to clean it up just a bit. I think all of the ones on this one are done, yeah? No? Just need to do this bit right here. These ones are done. This one has 1 or 2, yeah? 4. This one's got a bunch. The claw hand has a whole bunch of little ones all the way around, so just hold them by the claws and dot, dot, dot. More dots. More dots, more dots, more dots. Cleaning up a couple of spots. I'm cleaning up things that I know no one's gonna see, but I'm cleaning it up anyway because I will know, and if I know, I'm gonna be paranoid about it, so. No, Kitty, what is the new kitten's name, if you don't mind sharing? Sailor, oh my god, that's adorable. Hi, Sailor. I'm your new Auntie Panda. I kid, obviously, but give me all the kitties. We love kittens. What kind of kitty is she? Or he? Or they? A tiger tabby. Aw. Is baby. Oh, I love chatterbox kitties. I love kitties that talk a lot. that is all of those pieces. Now I gotta get the bronze out. Everybody stretch. Unshrimp yourselves. It is important to do. All right. Hey, Boots, welcome in. Boots, can you give me a shout out for DC, please? I never leaned over and typed it because I'm covered in paint. I've been wiping it off as I go, but I have like little bits of black paint all over my hands. I also grabbed one of my paper towels to throw out. Got black paint all over the place earlier. It was messy. Thank you. Also, feel free to get yourself a shout out. Piece of scrap paper towel that I can wipe off. Oh, cotton wool, that'll work. Wipe all this gunk off the top of this thing. Yeah, painting can be a messy game, and it has been, but we are in the home stretch. I'm literally on the last little bits of stuff I need to do, which is I need to do all of these little bolts that I can never remember the name of all of a sudden. And then once the bolts are done, I have to do the pin highlights. And I'm waiting for some green stuff to dry to glue the flowers onto the ring for this thing's hand. I have maybe 2 or 3 hours of work left tops. I just have to wait for the green stuff to harden, which would be a lot easier if I wouldn't have had to make a second ring. So this is the ring that I'm working on letting dry. And then what I'm gonna do is this ring is where I'm gonna glue all the flowers to so it can sit in his hand. But I can take them in and out. So I don't have to glue the flowers to the hand. And then if this doesn't work, then I do glue the flowers to the hand, and it's not that big of a deal because I can always print another hand. Or always ask V to print another hand, I should say. But this is the second ring I made because I did a bad. I had one made, and then I've been using this as like a little stand when I need to set the mini down and to weight the lid of my wet palette down. I moved this and I set it right on top of the ring. So I had to make a new one. Nope, not a candle. This is it's black, really rough, gravelly sand that I can use for basing that I got from Michael's. I get so much stuff for basing from Michael's. Like, this is really, really good for like gravel, like large stones, or like asphalt chips. That works really good for that. I use this for like larger rocks and mini boulders. Like, I have it for some of the larger river stones. I just have a couple of these stones tucked into the water. hair or something stuck on the front of this thing. Oh my god. I may add a couple of nicks and battle damage like on the edge, some of the edges, but just a few, and I don't even know if I want to yet. So I'm still debating on that. But yeah, I smushed the first ring, had to make another one because I wasn't paying attention, which is fine. It's just going to take a little bit for that to dry before I can do anything with it. But yeah, at this point we are definitely home stretch touch-up painting. I feel like it's in a really good place. I feel like, you know, at this point I am turning in some of my best work. I probably could have spent another month nitpicking this to death, and I'm choosing not to. Thank you. I'm really happy with it. I'm hoping the judges are going to enjoy it. As a matter of fact, I may sit here before we raid out later today and get a picture of it to show off. Because we may raid Rhino today if he's still streaming when we get done. He's one of the judges, and I can just drop it in his Discord and be like, yo, go look, I've actually finished the fucking thing. This is both the easiest and hardest part of this because I have to have a pretty steady hand to do it. But it's literally just drawing tiny dots. And then I get to take a break from painting for a few days. I'm gonna record some YouTube stuff. Yeah, Thursday, tomorrow off stream is YouTube filming day. But I'm not going to paint at all. Like, my goal tomorrow is that unless I got to come in here because I'm modding for somebody, like, I'm not coming to my office tomorrow. Like, I'll still be doing content creation, it just won't be this kind of content creation. If I do come in here, it's literally going to be to sit here and do stuff for patrons and nothing else. But if I can do that from my laptop on the couch, I'm doing it from my laptop on the couch. More dots. And if you don't get the more dots joke, well, I'm sorry. It's a Warcraft reference. But yeah, the goal is take tomorrow off of painting, for sure. I actually may take the rest of the week off of painting. Play some Baldur's Gate. If I do anything painting related this weekend, it might not be painting. It might just be sitting in here working on my Adepticon plans, which... We finished this early enough today, we may sit here and discuss the Adepticon plans and start looking at everything, because I can tell you right now that I am going to be entering 4 Golden Demons and 4 Resin Beast. The end of March. It's March 21st through 24th. 20th through 24th? Something like that. I gotta look at the exact dates. Oh, we got an ad starting in like 3 minutes, so I'm gonna take a break here in a moment. While I'm on break, I'll go pull up the Adepticon list and we can start talking about competitions. Hey Evie, welcome in. How are you doing today? We are still working on it. They gave us an 11th hour extension. Last week on Wednesday, we got a 1-week extension while I was still streaming, so I had to put this down for a couple of days. But it's going. We do have an ad break starting here in just a minute, so I'm going to very quickly put this together for you so you can take a peek at it, and then I'm going to go on a very quick break, and then we can come back and talk all about it. Let me just get all of the pieces put together here. I'm currently in finishing touches land. Come on. Okay, Mr. Flamethrower, please attach to the mech. There we go. That's where we are so far. I'm currently working on making all of these little bits that hold everything together bronze. But I have an ad starting in 1 minute, so I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break. Everybody get up, stretch, get your water, do all the things you got to do to take care of you, and I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Okay, now I actually did hit the button, so my mic is back on. Anyway, I'm back. Hi from Work and Lurk. Hello, Cerulean. Hello, Meridu. Evie, I hope that answered your question. I'm sorry it was very curt. I was just trying to type real quick. I had to use the little panda's room real bad, but I didn't want to leave you hanging on the answer. He was a part of Gamergate, a large player in Gamergate. Unfortunately, you know, we don't like having bigots paraded around in the community, and a lot of people know who that is. They just think it's a laughing emote, and unfortunately, it's much more than that, and Twitch doesn't give a shit. Marginalized streamers is something that Twitch will never give a shit about, other than to parade us around like, oh, look how inclusive we are. But I have personal friends, and there are many people in the community that were directly affected by his actions. So we have chosen to just not have the emote be available here. We also have Kappa blocked. Kappa is blocked because people love to use that as a get out of jail free card if they've said something really shitty, to be like, oh, I was just being sarcastic. And we don't let that fly here. Community safety is my top priority above anything else. I would rather, I mean, just to put it into perspective, I could probably be a partner right now with the numbers I was putting up, but because I made an active choice to keep my community safe first by implementing a bunch of rules about who can chat and who can't chat, and people needing like to verify things and what have you, you know, I stifle my growth a little bit. But I would rather have my community be safe than be super popular. I'd love to be both, but if I've got to pick between the two, community safety is always going to be the first option. Robert James. Hey. See. Enough. Baby, I love you, but you were going to end up hurting yourself worse. Stop licking your foot. Leave it alone and go to sleep. I'm going to clip that nail when I'm done streaming, and you're just going to have to deal with it. I love you, but you're going to hurt yourself worse by slopping at your foot all day. Hey, JD. Oh my god, this dog is going to drive me up a wall. I hate the sound of him licking his feet, and it's all he's been doing for 2 days. He's got like one toenail that I think's just a little long, and it's making his toe bend at a weird angle when he walks. So he's just constantly licking it. That's the only thing I can think that it might be. But he's also terrified of having his nails cut and like won't let me near his foot. So I can't find anything wrong with it. I think he might have just stubbed it or something. I can't tell. Got it caught on something. There's something stuck in the nail. He won't let me near it, but it's not bleeding and it's not broken. The base that I've built for the model, sure. So this is a 90, I can actually turn this upside down and nothing should fall off. This is a 3D printed base. It's 90 millimeters. It's about 1/8 of an inch thick, I think. It's only about yay thick. So what I did is to raise this side up, it's a bunch of, the fuck is this stuff called? Cork board. But you can use cork to build stuff up because cork will look very much like, hey Melissa! Cork will very much read as stone, or wood, depending on which pieces you're using. What I did is I bought some of these. I bought a pack of these off Amazon for like $8. $5? $5. These are little like 1/8 of an inch thick cork pieces that have an adhesive back. And what I did is I just ripped them and stuck them down to the base. And then carved away the side to make it round. So that this side is going up. And then I covered the whole thing in dirt paste or texture paste. So this is a texture paste from Huge Miniatures. I will open this up. Content warning, it looks like shit. And I mean that in the most literal of senses. It literally looks like a little jar of shit. Yes, I layered them to build up the area and made them kind of irregular so it felt like a very natural, like, side of a river. So then I covered the whole piece in this texture paste, which when it dries becomes hard, but it's very textured. So you get like these little ripples and waves in it. And then using PVA glue, which is like Elmer's school glue, but like the actual glue, the glue wall as opposed to the school glue, I covered this whole side and put flocking on top. The flocking that I use is also from Huge Miniatures. It's all called Sakura. Where's my jar of it? I have a whole jar of it around here somewhere in all of my mess. Put that over the top, and it's static grass and little green tufts, as well as the little flowers. It might be in the bin still. Yeah, no, not in the bin. I don't know. I set it down around here somewhere, but I don't see the jar. But it comes in a little jar of this stuff. So it's like little pieces of flowers, the static grass, and these little tiny wood chip pieces and walnut pieces that look like little pieces of debris to go over that side. Then I have a gravel texture from Army Painter that I put down. Oop, let me not drop all of the things that I put down through here. That's this great grainy stuff. And then these pieces that look like big river rocks are just pieces of cork. I have little tiny stones from this big ass jar of shit that I got from Michael's for like $2 on clearance. That there's more than enough there to last me the rest of my life for basing. Mixed in here like in little bits. And then I have, sorry, I know it's a very long list. I did a lot for this base. Then I have under the water, there are little moss bits that are also from Army Painter that I got as part. I got it from their basing kit, which I've had forever. It comes with a ton of little stuff that you can put in it. I'm looking to see if it's still sitting on top of my desk. That's static grass, or is that the moss? That's static grass. Y'all, I have so much shit on my desk. I need to be stopped. Someone come clean my desk for me. I'm begging you. Oh, well, there's my Sakura stuff as I'm digging around. This is the scatter. It's 4-in-1 scatter. The darker ones actually come from the flowers that I'm using to put in his hands. I can't find this moss texture, y'all. It was sitting on my desk. I don't know where I moved it to. It's somewhere around here. I just don't know right where. I just have too much shit on my desk right now, and I haven't cleaned off my desk in ages, so it's been a couple of weeks. I really need to sit here and clean. Yeah, I don't know where that texture stuff went. It's around here somewhere. But there's like little plants and moss that are up under here that look like seaweed. And then also underwater and sitting on top of the water, I have little leaves that look like dead leaves. I have them in 4 different colors, but the 2 that I was using, because it would be like the colors of leaves in a river, are the yellow that are like the dying and older leaves, and the green to yellow, which are the ones that are currently dying, that are scattered. There's a couple like stuck to a foot, scattered around. And then I have all of my tufts, and the tufts that I used for this which are the things that stick up like right here. So I have these, which I'm also going to be putting clumps of in his hand to make it look like he's picking flowers. These little grass tufts, and then these little bits of moss. So I'll pick this up closer so you can see in the camera. So like this is like one of the flower tufts and a couple of the little grass tufts tucked in there and all in here. And then the moss stuff is like, I have the little moss tufts sitting on top of rocks where like water might touch it but wouldn't wash it away. And then my favorite is back here in the back, and it's such a little detail. I have a piece that fit exactly along the curve of this little piece of debris that came with the Sakura that looked like a log on the side, and I tucked some moss behind it. And then his whole hand is going to be full of these little flowers. And what I did to get these little red flowers, when I opened the package of flowers that I have, there was a bunch of loose flowers that came off of it. Because all this is, if you look super close at it, it's just like little pieces of torn up makeup sponge, basically, is the type of texture to it. They're just like microscopically small. And then it's all glued to the top. Well, there's a bunch of it that was loose in here. So what I did is I took this and I shook all the loose stuff out into the little pile that I was using to cover the base with the Sakura and put it over the top. So I would get just a little bit of those red flowers in it. And then I took a couple of the little pieces of tufts at the very end because I had a weird reaction with the water. So why it looks wet is there's water texture over the top of it. Water texture is a clear, it's almost like resin, but it's not really, that will look like water pooling. So I put that over the top, but unfortunately there's this weird reaction that it gets where if it doesn't fully adhere to what's under it, it turns white instead of clear. And I had that happen in a couple of spots, like here and back in here, where the moss up under the water just didn't adhere all the way, so it didn't fill properly. So what I did is I took just a couple dots of glue and I made it look like the flower petals are floating across the top of the water. And a couple of leaves to make the same effect. It's really a fake it till you make it thing. Read a haiku. Hi, Smolecule. Smolecule, you know the routine. Pick a page. We're gonna take a quick detour for reading a haiku from The Panda is Fat and other haikus. I think it's 87 pages, yeah? Pick a page between 2 and 87. Keep in mind there are a couple pages where there is no haiku, and if there's not, then we'll just move on to the next. 43. Risk is dangerous, but with risk comes great reward. A painful reward. Risk is dangerous, but with risk comes great reward. A painful reward. It's fine, dog. But yeah, this whole piece has been a bunch of fake it till I make it. I really am in the home stretch now. I know I've been saying that for a while, but at this point, we're literally just touching all of these little black dots with a bit of bronze. And then I have to go back over all of that with an even tinier little bit of gold. And you would think it's so small, no one's gonna notice. That's the point. Is no one's gonna notice, but it's absolutely gonna make all of the difference. Jesus H. Christ, dog. Robert James. Something outside slammed really hard and like shook the house, like a big truck slamming a door or something. And he's losing his ever-loving shit at the front door. Robert James Seeger, get in here. Come on. Your whole ass government name. Sit. Sit. I'm not petting you until you sit. Sit. Good boy. I'm checking my security cameras to see what the hell is going on outside. Looks like my neighbors are getting a big Amazon delivery. We have new neighbors at the house that way because the asshole neighbors finally moved out. But yeah, that's the general thing. Is he Bob for short? No, his name's actually Seeger, for Bob Seeger, because my husband is from Detroit and is a huge Bob Seeger fan, so we decided to name him Seeger. So we made it Robert Seeger. Even though Bob Seeger is like dude's actual stage name and not his real name, Robert's nowhere in there. Just the same way our other dog is Ripley for Ellen Ripley. His name was almost Bowden. But yeah, this is where we're at on the project so far. Like I said, I'm really happy with it. I'm giving some slight consideration to going in and painting all of these little pieces on his toes chrome. Or bronze instead of chrome. I may see how that looks because it's got to go over the water texture because there's water texture on his feet. Honestly, that's some of my favorite part of this, is if you look at his feet, I literally coated the bottom of this foot in mud before squishing it down into all of this to make it look like the mud is squelching out from under his feet. Yeah, it's little touches because I think if I have any shot of winning any of the categories, my best shots of winning anything are going to be basing and community choice. And community choice will only be if everybody that shows up to this chat on a regular basis shows out for voting and shares my shit all over the place. That's going to be the only way, because I'm up against some very, very popular, including partnered mini painters, like Twitch partners, so that have huge communities that show up on a regular basis. Find my headset, put my headset back on. Not that I really actually want to wear my headset, but I can't see without it, so. Where did I put it down? Oh, back here. I moved it when I was looking for all of my stuff. Seeger, stop licking your foot, my guy. I love you. You're gonna hurt yourself, okay? I don't want you to hurt yourself. I want you to go to sleep. Your sister is having no problems being asleep. I'm hoping y'all are going to hear it. My noise gate normally doesn't pick it up, but I'm turning my fan on. I'm a little warm. There's a piece of the moss. I'm going to move so I'm sitting more comfortably, and then we are going to get back to painting. But this is what the gravel texture looks like. I don't know where I put all this moss though. It's weird. I had it out because I was using it, and then I stopped using it and just put it away, and I don't remember where I put it away. But the moss that goes up under here to look like seaweed, it's pieces, like really large pieces of this that you then just break down into smaller pieces. I really just need to clean my office. That might be this weekend's project, is I'm in here, like if I'm in my office, I'm cleaning my office. And any painting I do between now and Monday is going to be on a personal project, so. Because I do need to still paint my mini for D&D, but B's going to be printing me a fresh one. God, it is so hot in my office all of a sudden. I don't know why. I have to get up and sit down again just so I can roll my pants up and turn them into shorts. Is there a voting page? There is not yet. There will be. Should be one by the end of the week. I will be sharing it in my Discord and all over socials. I'll have a link running here for the duration of voting. Usually voting is about a week. And so as soon as I know the link, I will make sure everybody else has it. And now I just get right back to it. We're going right back to touching all of this stuff with little dots. I might have touched that one a little hard because there's not actually a dot there. It was a fake it till you make a dot. Better. But yeah, I'm real happy with this project overall. I think I've done some of my best work here. I've learned a lot of new techniques. It's getting me ready for more competition stuff as we go. Let me see what these feet look like with some of the copper on it. See if I can even get the paint to take over this. Oh, maybe. This might actually be a feasible thing I can fix. This is going to be a feasible thing I can actually fix. Hold please while I be absolutely ridiculous and change the color of the brackets on the feet to match the rest of the piece. I'm sorry if I get quiet because I'm like hyper focusing a little bit. It's a thing I do. The seaweed stuff, I just break them by hand. They rip apart really easily. They're like, they're not actual seaweed. It's just what I use for seaweed. I forget what they're made of. It's like, it's some sort of synthetic material, but it like just rips apart almost like fabric. It's got like a little bit of a spring to it. It tears apart really easily. While I'm sitting here thinking about competition stuff, let me see if I've gotten my email from Creature Caster yet. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm waiting to get my registration information. But yeah, for Resin Beast, I'm entering mid-size model, small model, diorama, and a unit or warband. It's a lot, but you know. But there's supposedly going to be updated categories, so I think there might actually be more I can enter or less. I'm not 100% sure yet. Matter of fact, after stream today, I need to email them and ask them about the diorama I want to do, because there's a piece that I want to use that it's one single mini that's sold as two pieces that are two different creatures. I'm wondering if I can use it as the diorama. Because their answer to that question will change my plans based on the answer. I know I have blue in my wet palette, but I don't want to open my wet palette right now. So I'm going to take just like one little drop of this blue right here for touch-ups. Literally just touch-ups. Because I hit part of this over here with a little bit of black. And I don't think anyone is going to see it, but if I know it's there, it's not good enough, so... here, and we'll do touch-ups on that in a little bit. This one doesn't need anything because I got all the ones on that. Same with this one. This one has a bunch. This one I might actually just need to put on my mini holder and go that route. Mini holder back there? No, where did I move it to? Okay, where did I put my mini holder now? It's right in front of me. Always right in front of me. Where did I put the thing? I remember seeing the thing. Oh, you moved that to right in front of you so you would know where the thing was. A mini painter's mood. This one, same thing. I'm just going to stick the claw in here and just touch all the way around it. Must have had like an extra little bit of water in this brush because it definitely ran. It shouldn't have. There we go. So what's everybody up to? How's everybody's Wednesday? Yay for hump day. Lots of house chores. Yeah, I'm gonna be there probably this weekend. I got a bunch of shit I gotta do. I gotta sweep, I gotta dust, I gotta clean the kitchen, I gotta clean my office. I'm sorry. Yes, I hope you are able to access at least some caffeine to help. And that right there is why we go over everything twice, because I totally missed 2 of the brads on the front. Time to get some gold. And then it's going to be pin highlighting and done. Are you mommy's best girl? That cannot possibly be comfortable. I don't know how you're sleeping like that. Yo, she's sleeping under my desk, like behind the pole that holds my desk up. Y'all have seen her do this a million times. But it's like literally pushing into her stomach and she doesn't give one flying fuck. She's passed the hell out. She's like, I'm just gonna wedge myself back here as tight as possible and be happy about it. We're going to start with, I don't know why I put this in here. I should have put it on my finger. We're going to pile this gold paint up on my finger where it needs to go. old mini painter trick of the thumb palette. Not like the oil painter thumb palette, the mini painter thumb palette, meaning I'm actually using my fucking thumb as a palette. Why? Because I need this tiny ass little brush. To put the smallest gold dots on Earth on all of these little things. Which I can't do if the bristles are split in the brush. Is anyone gonna be able to see this but me? Nope. Does it matter? Yep. What this is gonna do is this is gonna give all of these little things the tiniest little highlight. You won't be able to tell on camera. I won't be able to tell on camera. The judges won't be able to tell on camera. However, it will trick the camera into reading these little things as even more 3D than they are. It's an excellent effect. It works great. It makes a world of difference. And literally no one's gonna know it's there but y'all who are watching this and me who's doing it. Especially because I can do this directionally. It's just the male seeger. I can do it directionally so that it actually lends even more to the light is coming from this direction. And then if I really want to be an asshole about it, I can get out white paint and an even thinner brush. That's not the mail, that's a very large truck outside doing something. Quite possibly next door getting a shipment of something in. They just moved in, so obviously they're getting bunches of stuff. Seeger, enough, dude. Do I need to put you in your crate? No. Come here. Come on. No, come on. Come in here. My dog is going to be the death of me. Do not make me get up. Get in here or I'm going to come get you and lock you in my office. Hold, please. My dog's about to start eating my fucking window. Let's go. Everybody in here, let's go. Come on. Nope, come on. Ripley, come on. Come on. And this is why I have locks on my doors. And now you can't get out and be an asshole. If I get any of this gold paint on anything while I'm moving around, I swear to God, dog. That sounds delightful, Evie. Thank you so much for being here. I hope your 4-day weekend is wonderful. I'll be back streaming on Friday at noon Central-ish with some Baldur's Gate shenaniganry. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Sleep well. Seeger, please stop licking your foot, dude. I'm wondering if maybe it's movers. I'm wondering if maybe their movers are here dropping off their stuff finally. Because I know they had a U-Haul full of stuff, so I'm wondering if maybe they hired movers for the big stuff and then they just had a U-Haul full of their original stuff. Because that is 100% what it sounds like outside right now. It's okay, dog. Y'all are okay, I promise. Some fresh paint on my thumb. Do all the rest of these little dots. And then it'll be pin highlighting. And then we'll be done. I think I already did the gold on these. I did not do the gold on these ones yet. I think I did on the top, but not on the sides. Because that one's got a white dot on it. This one will only need it on these two because the other one is in basically complete shadow on the mini, so. Those ones are already done. This one I only need to do this one because the rest of them are already done. Drop it. And then this one I have to do like 500,000 fucking things. But I only have to do the ones on the outside. Because the ones on the inside are not going to be seen at all. They're also not in any kind of light, so. Silver because I didn't do the crosses here. I flooded them, but then I forgot to do the actual crosses, so. I'm just gonna use a drop of this. Perfect, I could probably just put that drop of that on this nail. I just realized there's like white paint splatter on my fucking monitor. I'm gonna need to clear off. I really need to clean my monitor. It's like little tiny bits of it, just probably from when I did the stars on Glix, but it's the first time I've noticed it because the angle of the lighting in here. I'm a mess, y'all. It's probably a spot that's gonna need some touch up, but that's fine. Bit of this gold right here can touch up just this bit. And everything's gonna sit and dry. I am so close, like cannot even begin to explain just how close we are. I am literally pin highlights away. That's all I've got left to do is the pin highlights, which is arguably some of the hardest part of this, but I know I can do it. So I'm not that worried about it. So I am going to need a break here in a minute anyway, because ads are starting in like 3 minutes. So I'm going to take a break and get up and stretch, because once I start this next part, I literally cannot stop. I've got to be able to do large portions of it at once. So that's kind of going to be where we're going to be at. I may or may not run into the next ad break after this. So just be forewarned, there may be one ad break that I can't actually take a break. We're gonna see. But I'm gonna get up and stretch and move around for a minute, get some more caffeine for myself, and then I suggest everybody else do the same. And then I will be back in about 5 minutes, and we're gonna mix the color for the pin highlights, and we are gonna go to town on that, and then we're gonna be done. And then I'll come back and look at it in like 4 or 5 hours to double check with fresh eyes, and then if it's all done, I will start photographing. So everybody get up, stretch, do what you got to do to take care of yourselves, and be back here in like 5 minutes for the fun part. All right. I'm back. I'm gonna click on. Excuse me. We are going to mix this color. So, the color I'm using for the pin highlights, because I'm using a very, very light blue, rather than use another cool color for the highlights around everything and the shadows, I'm using a very, very warm black. And by warm black, I mean I am using, if you've ever seen a picture of Seeger in the sunlight, or you've caught him when he's on stream at just the right angle, you will notice that my void dog is not a void dog. He's actually a very, very rich, dark brown that looks black until he's put into direct sunlight. Thank you for the welcomes back. So he's actually a very warm brown. And I say that to say this. This color is going to look probably closer to black than brown, but it's going to read much warmer on camera. It's a very cool effect. But fair warning, I'm not going to be doing a lot of talking for a little bit. That might be too thin. I'll be talking in between stripes, but this is one of those things that precision is so important. I can't fix it if I fuck up. Like, I will literally not be able to fix it if I fuck up. So. Don't hold your breath. Just y'all keep chat active and say lots of silent prayers to whomever you may pray to, or at least send all the good juju. And if it seems like I'm mixing a lot of this paint, I am, because I'm trying to get the exact color I need and the exact texture that I need. And that takes a second. Like I said, it's gonna read as black in a lot of ways. But like looking at it under the camera, and I'll even bring it up so you can see, it looks black, right? It looks black. Thin it down a little bit so you can see. Not black. I mean, even on camera, it still looks almost black. But when I pull it, you can see it's a very dark red brown. It's basically Seeger's fur color. It looks black till you get it in just the right light. Wonder if I have the handsome boy picture in my favorites where it's easy to find it so I can show y'all what I mean. Because y'all have seen Seeger a million times. You know he's my big black void boy. Right up until you get him into direct sunlight. You get him in that warm, like golden hour light, And you can see he's not a true black. He's very, very deep red brown. Yeah. So, but you can only see it in very specific lighting. So that's kind of the color that I'm going for, is that deep, deep, deep red brown, almost black. All right, we're gonna do one last stretch. We're gonna do ye old pain vape for a second, so I don't shake. Hi Dharma, welcome in. Yes, puppy, that is my good boy Seeger, who is under my desk right now being very angry at me because I keep telling him not to lick his feet because I'm worried about him. I think I might have found what was wrong with the one toenail. I do need to clip it, but there was like a little piece that was flaked off funny, and while I was on break, I grabbed his foot and peeled it off. And then he looked at me like I betrayed him. It didn't hurt him or anything, it just had like a little piece that was chipped. Hopefully that brought him some relief and he'll chill the fuck out. But you can kind of see what I mean by it'll look black on the mini. You can see a little bit of the pin highlight around this. And happy Wednesday. It is a very happy Wednesday. I'm finishing this project today. So I actually need to go back over some of this just a little bit because the blue hit it. And then I need to go over like around these pieces around the knees. I need to go around this piece in the back and a couple of the pieces of metal, and then it'll be all done. Then we will assemble it, we will photograph it, we will raid Rhino and go, hey, I actually finished the thing, holy shit. And then I'm gonna go collapse for a few hours. And then I will come back to this, double check that I didn't miss anything. And so long as it still looks good and I've done my once over, I'm gonna let B take a peek at it. Then I'm gonna photograph it and turn it in, and then tomorrow I get to do my other content and sleep. Because when I tell you I am sleeping in tomorrow, that might be the understatement of the century. All right. I have a new brush pulled out just for this. I might actually go a size smaller though. Where's my other one? I had another one out that was super duper small. This is my triple. Yeah, there we go. All right. All right, guys, y'all. Please note I'm actually terrified right now. I'm not normally scared of my minis. I'm scared of this one. And I'm doubly scared of this one because my hands have been really shaky the last couple of days. So and I'm sorry if y'all can't. Let me see if I can back my camera up just enough that y'all be able to see more of my desk. There. Hopefully that'll help y'all see a little bit better, because right now I keep pulling it really close to myself. For those of you who are new here, I have terrible, terrible hand tremors that are leftovers from my brain injury. They're worse in my left hand than my right, thankfully, for painting. However, if they fire up in my left hand, the mini shakes while I'm painting. Oh, fuck. Come on, come off of there, you bastard. The other problem with handshakes is you might accidentally nick the mini in the wrong spot, which is what I just did, so. All right, that wasn't too bad. That line looks okay. Paint on that brush. Not bad. We're doing okay. Like, right in here, you see how much better that looks now that the line work's cleaned up? It's kind of where we're at, is cleaning up all of that line work. Yeah, I am fully sleeping in tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be like the chillest day. I am taking a steaming hot bath tonight with bath bomb and bath salts and the whole 9 yards. And I am going to just fucking chill, knowing that this is finally done and in the books and can go off to the competition with all of its photos. And after today, it is out of my hands. It is literally just between the other competitors and myself. And like I said, I have no delusions as to whether or not I'm winning anything. I know I'm not winning this competition. I've seen who I'm up against, and it's fine. I'm not doing this to win this competition. I'm doing this because the feedback that I will get from these judges will help me with the big competitions in March. Like I said, when I get the community choice voting links, I will drop them for everybody. So please be following me on socials. I'm at Awkwardish Panda on every platform. This might be the one thing I use Hive for, is like an out of the blue post of, hey, go vote for me. I will share it in Discord as well. There will be an announcement. I will ping everybody on the server for it. I don't usually use everybody pings, but I will absolutely ping everybody. I'll be dropping it there. I'll be dropping it on Twitter, Hive, Facebook, Threads, Blue Sky, and Insta. So it will be across the board. There will be places to go vote for me, and everyone that I have access to will have access to that information. Honestly, I might put it on TikTok too. And if you're one of my patrons, you will get first look tonight when this is done and I get everything photographed. Patrons are going to get the first pictures. I mean, obviously, y'all will see the ones I take right after stream, but I'm talking about with the good camera setup, with my lights, with my canvas light, with everything else laid down and ready to go to get the best possible picture. But how's everybody doing? How's everybody's week going? Y'all distract me, please. I'm begging you. Cerulean, if you're here, how's Milo? Milo's a sleepy boy. Aw. Work has returned to the normal pace of things. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Hopefully it's a good thing. Both of mine finally fell asleep. Awesome. Well, then there you go. That's rad. Then I love it for you. Oh, that's too thick. That one was way too thick. Must fix error. Scrub your brush. The nice part about acrylic, especially painting over other acrylic that's already well dried, I can go in with a damp brush that's got like a little stiffer bristle and I can wipe off my mistake. I just have to be very quick about it, and then I have to work on another spot while that dries. Woohoo! Just said I was going to work on another spot, and then I laid that down in the same spot, and exactly what I didn't want to happen happened. And now I got to clean it up again because I'm going too fast, and I'm freaking myself out. turn it upside down and work on this other spot. Y'all know I've talked to my sister exactly once since she left. I'm guessing life got busy the minute Munchkin went back to school. Wow. No one ever tells me anything because my anxiety gets really high really quick. And they're like, you panic too much? I'm like, yes, but all of you continue to call me with things. And when I answer the phone, go, your first words are, don't panic. I finally got to the point of stop telling me things. If you're going to, when I answer the phone, your first words are going to be, don't panic, don't call me. I'm a walking ball of anxiety. That is literally the worst thing you can do. Like, things that irk my soul about my sister. Content warning for parental death. When my dad died, they called my sister first. Even though I was the oldest and the one that was usually in charge of, like, a lot of his financial shit when he needed help and stuff, I had more information than she did. They called her first, and then they said, "Can you call your sister?" And do you think my sister called me? No, she called my husband first. He knew before I did. Of the immediate family, including son-in-laws, I was the last person to find out as the oldest child. I cannot explain to you the rage that I had inside me when, after I got off the phone with my sister, I called my husband to tell him what had happened, and he goes, "I know, your sister called me first." Like, she called him and then called me. Yeah, exactly. That's literally the best way you can do it. Hi, baby. Everyone, please welcome Briar to the chat. Baby, look how pretty it is. This paint is starting to dry out just a little bit, so I gotta do some very minor adjusting. Low bandwidth where you're at? Gotcha. Well, you'll see it when you get home. It'll be done by the time you get home. We should order cookies to celebrate. Should we order cookies to celebrate tonight? Or do you want to stop and get cookies on your way home because you love me and I'm your favorite wife? And I can say that because he's had more than one. I'm the one he's still married to. Cookies sound like a terrible idea? Okay. Terrible because we'll eat them all? But how good does, like, after I've been painting and working on this for so fucking long, how good does, like, a couple of bottles of wine and a box full of cookies sound? Especially because they have the sea salt toffee ones, and I've got caramel ice, or the caramel swirl ice cream in the fridge. I'll make myself a big old cookie sundae. I don't reward myself for stuff very often, but I feel like I deserve it after this fucking mini. Oh, I'm so thankful for varnish. Because I literally nicked this banner with a little bit of the blue last night. Because there's varnish over it, I can just scrape it off without damaging the paint under it. And this is why I varnished it to begin with. Was just in case. Is work treating you better today, babe? Your B had to deal with all the bullshit yesterday. Easy day today? Nice. I mean, you're gonna get it on time? Because that would be good. Once again, I'm sorry if I pull this so close to me that y'all can't see it. I'm going to adjust the way that I'm sitting so I can sit a little closer to the screen. Tip my mic up a little bit so that it's not in the camera. Ripley, I'm not going anywhere, you're fine. Cool. You know, this is the most tedious part of this, but it makes everything worth it because it's all going to look so good when it's done. Thank you to everybody who's hanging out today. Thank you to everybody who has been hanging out with this project because it has been quite the marathon, but we're home stretch. I'm working on the last little bits. Sorry if quiet, I made the tiniest little scrape on the top of this thing. I'm just trying to clean it off without damaging anything else. Should be okay. I don't think the camera's gonna pick it up. My hands are shaking so much I almost just dropped my brush. Some of it's my hand tremor, some of it's nerves at this point. I wish I knew what the big shuddering was that was going on outside, because it's still doing it. Like, everything is every few minutes. Like, the whole house is rattling. Like, it's got to be something going on with the neighbors, like something getting moved in or out, but it's just so, like, it's shaking everything really hard. It's wild. It feels like giant construction equipment. Ripley enough, dude. Ripley is dreaming and she keeps kicking everything in her sleep. She's like kicked my card around. She kicked my paint water jar over a little bit ago, which is why I have such a tight seal on it, in case it gets knocked over. Starting to get a little more confident with the pin highlighting. So that's good at least. There's just so much of it to do. Essentially anything that's metallic up against the blue that it's like on top of it has to be highlighted. And you don't want to do that because that makes a giant mess, Panda. Hey Van, welcome in. How are you doing today? Fair warning to everybody, ads are going to pop in about 6 minutes. I'm not going to take a break. I am on my highlighting game and I don't want to walk away from it and come back and have my brain like 404 error. If I'm in the zone, I'm in the zone, and I'm kind of trying to capitalize on it right now. I'm doing okay. I am furiously painting. I am an hour or two away from being completely done with this competition piece and ready to photograph it and send it off, or send off the photos and just be done. So I'm finishing this, and then I am going to take some quick pics of it to share around. And then we are going to raid one of the judges for this competition, and I'm going to tease him with pictures of the mini. I'm just doing some pen highlighting around everything to really drive up the contrast a little bit. Once again, ads are going to pop in just a few minutes. I am not taking a break. Y'all aren't going to miss much. I'm going to be doing the same thing I am doing now on repeat until it's all done. So ads are going to start in about 30 seconds. Once again, I apologize to anybody who gets stuck in ad hell. We do have to run them as streamers because if we don't, Twitch will, and if we run them, we get paid, and if we don't, Twitch gets paid. And I can't not afford to not run them on my channel because ads are about 30% of my income. Should have done the pin highlights on the legs before I put this thing down, but it's fine. This leg will be a lot easier than the other one is, because this one I don't have to like try to go around the body as much. Thank you. Oh no, that is like the tiniest of chainmail. I get that though. I'm really hoping the judges like it. Like I said, I have no delusions about winning anything besides possibly basing and maybe the community choice if y'all turn out really hard. But I'm happy with the work I've done. I think I've done probably the best job that I can do within the time frame I have had. So, you know. Seeger, enough. Stop it. Seeger, stop. Look at some of the apple shit I'm gonna spray it on your feet. Stop. You're gonna hurt yourself. Stop. Go to sleep. Alright, welcome back from ad hell, y'all. Again, banging outside, dog not happy. Doing a quick stretch. Because I have had to be pretty shrimped up for this, so. Stop it. Stop licking your feet. I am running into the issue where I'm struggling to get light where I need to put the brush down. So it becomes hard to see. Yeah, he keeps licking the same spot on his foot, so I'm worried there's something wrong with his foot, and I can't find a reason why he would be licking it. I'm gonna trim the nail down on that toe tonight. He's not gonna like it, because he doesn't like getting his nails cut. but I can't think of anything else it would be. And the noise is really messes with my auditory processing issues. So him sitting there licking it while I'm trying to paint this mini is like the worst. Because he's directly under my desk. Like, it's bad enough when he's halfway across the room and it's super annoying. It's real bad when he's right under my desk. So poorly placed. I'm having all the issues all of a sudden, y'all. But I will win this fight. I don't care. I will battle this mini all day if I need to. It's a war that will get won. Let those dry. I still have to do the sides over here. And then I'm going to go back over it with a little bit of this blue and all of the places that just need to get a little bit of a touch up. Because I have a thinner brush than this if I need to get in between all of those, and I'll just do that. It's so hard because my depth perception gets really off trying to get around the sides of this thing. And honestly, by the end of the day, I'm just going to have to charge the headlamp on this thing. Because, like, to actually get to some of these spots with the light, I'm going to need to be all in here, and y'all have to see the top of my head, and it's going to be awful, so. Yeah. Mine is on with the head strap, which is I need to use because of I wear glasses and I can't do both pieces at once. It's just really uncomfortable for me, so I wear it with the strap. Problem being, the strap squeezes my head so hard that it's been giving me migraines because I've been wearing it every single day for like 3 weeks now. Minus those 2 days I took off. Yeah, the headlamp part on mine stays on fine. It's the actual, like, band that's the issue. I honestly probably am overdue for a new one. I'm sitting on my pants. There we go. Turning my pants into shorts because they are very warm today, y'all. Once again, I'm sorry if I get quiet. I am very much doing the last little bit here. I think I actually only have one more thing to pen highlight after I do this wheel, and then we're gonna show it off, and then we're gonna take a picture of it. And like I said, in 3 or 4 hours, I will come back to it, give it a once over. With fresh eyes, just so I don't miss anything. Because it's going to be a lot easier to be objective in a few hours than it is right now. Keep catching myself holding my breath. This is the last piece right here that I need to do. And in theory, I don't actually think I need to do it, but we're gonna. Jesus, that's smeared all over the place. I shouldn't have done that. It's fine. I'm just trying to get down here in this crack. And then I'll clean up the blue with the actual blue here in a minute and crisp up this line. All right, if I'm not here, I will be back streaming on Friday. Bye, have a good time at the gym. Let this dry for just a second. We're going to touch up the places that got a little weird with some blue. We at least want the line to look straighter than I am. Not that difficult. I might be able to actually do these flowers too because I think my green stuff ring is dry. Y'all, we're so close. a little malleable, but let's see how this goes. I definitely did not spend like 3 fucking days trying to unclog this glue, only to leave it open and let it get clogged again. Please come out. Nope, I definitely got it clogged again. Honestly, I'm probably going to do better with super glue anyway. I need something, I'm looking for something I can like drop this super glue on top of. There we go, this will be perfect. Super glue on the fucking tweezers? Jesus Christ. I'm literally just trying to stick as many of these little flower tufts around this ring as possible without getting them stuck to me. Oh my God, look, it works perfect. I did it. I don't know if anybody's still here, but y'all, I did it. God damn it, Streamlabs, learn how to keep a sub. All right, let's. Thank you, Cerulean. All right, let's put this bitch together. I've done the thing. Let's put them together. All right, you can go away because I don't want to accidentally drop something in super glue. You can stay right there, away from all the things. All right. Gun. Arm. Flamer. Other flamer. Missiles. Claw hand. Make sure that this is not sticky on the bottom. Handful of flowers. Ta-da! Y'all, I did it. It's done. Taking pictures to show Rhino because I'm pretty sure Doc's still on. Yep. Get all these bottles out of the way. Doesn't even matter what order they're in anymore because they're all getting put up tonight because I'm fucking done. Move this over closer to me. Trying to get it so like I have the white background of the palette here. All right. Just taking a bunch of pictures of it. All right, let me edit a couple of these and we can sit and chat for a minute. Y'all, I can't believe I'm actually done with it. I'm so happy with him. I'm so happy to be done with him. I didn't think I was ever gonna finish this fucking mini, y'all. Uh, 3, yeah. Yeah, I think B and I are gonna celebrate tonight. We're gonna order cookies, or he's gonna pick up cookies, and we're gonna crack open a bottle of wine, and we're gonna have crumble cookies and wine, and I'm gonna take a very long bubble bath, and I'm gonna walk out of my office here in a little bit after I've cleaned up, and I'm not coming back in here for 3 or 4 hours. Then I'm gonna check this, then I'm gonna photograph it, and then I'm gonna send it on its merry way. So we're gonna have a little celebration. So with that, we're gonna go raid Dr. Rhino. I'm gonna post these in his Discord and be like, look, I finished the thing. I'm gonna turn off these bright ass overheads because Jesus, my poor eyeballs. Well, the photos are going into where it's, to the thing. It's gonna go on my shelf and it's gonna live there. All right, let's get this raid started. Everyone, again, thank you for being here. Thank you for putting up with this mini for the last couple of weeks. Friday, we will be back with Baldur's Gate 3 and no pressure. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Doc is painting a very bright pink mini for a commission that's really cool. He's painting a big Chaos Knight. So I am going to get the hell out of here. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the raid call. The only place this mini might go to live is the fucking garbage because I'm tired of it. But that'll be after I've done photographing it. All right, y'all, have a wonderful day. Thank you again for being here. I am gonna go collapse for a little bit and cry and then feel better. Y'all are great. I'll see you on Friday for more Baldur's Gate and Thirst. And yeah, I'm putting the ending screen on and getting out of here. Bye, y'all.